All right, I think we are live. Let me just make sure we are and then put this in Discord and we'll be good to go for tonight's or for actually this stream in the morning. So I haven't streamed in the morning in a while, but all right, my controller batteries are low. That's not good. Okay, so hopefully they don't die during the stream. That would be not very good. All right, hold on. Let me just put this in Discord. Just give me 1 second and then I'll read the chat here soon. All right, I'm going to go grab my iPad and I'll be right back. All right. So it's currently 11 at the time that I'm starting this stream, so pretty early stream if I do say so myself. I haven't done an early stream in a while since the last off season for the Jaguars. All right, so let me go to the stream and then we should be good to go. We got 2 people in here already. So welcome to the stream, Tiger and DeAndre. All right, so before we start, I'm going to put in some rechargeable batteries so that I can at least charge something. So if it does come down to where my controller does die, then we can at least go to a backup plan, basically. Just give me 1 moment. Oof. Yeah, welcome to the stream, DeAndre and Tiger. We're streaming pretty early in the morning. Or not really early, but more of just earlier than usual on most streams. Online school starts for you. Oof. Luckily, I do not have that. All right, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at the team. Now, this team has obviously won back-to-back Super Bowls. And how's the stream look? How's the stream audio? All right, so taking a look at the team. Offensively, this offense is really good. I don't think there's gonna be too much change to this because our offense is way too good. O-line has had a great season. Jordan Morrison all the way up to a 78. I want to see what his morale. Okay, so he's a 75 right now, but the morale is boosting him up. Wes Lindholm is a good backup left tackle, and Damian Lewis at 78 is not bad either. Everything's good with the stream. Awesome. Jonnu Smith and Anton Mason. Anton Mason has star development now. I think that's really good for us because he gives us a speed tight end. So, and then Jonnu Smith, obviously, he's more of that, like, I think he's better with a lot of things. Yeah, catching it traffic is Jonnu Smith's strength over Anton Mason, but both of these, and then obviously Jordan Leggett as a third string tight end isn't bad. Defensively, Damon Harrison, he is a free agent, so we're going to have to re-sign him. He's 33. He's getting up there in age, but he's probably going to go down to like an 89. Unless he decides to retire, which we've already seen Calais Campbell retired once in the season 1 off season. We got Yannick Ngakoue and Taven Bryan is really good. And then Josh Allen, 90 overall, superstar X Factor is great. Cornerbacks, AJ Boye, I think we need to re-sign. He is 31. I don't know how much he'll regress, So we may do a sign and trade with AJ Boye. That's what I might plan on doing. And then Rayvon McCullough was a beast. And then we can put him at the number 1 corner. And we maybe get like a corner in the draft. Free safety, Grant Delpit, and strong safety being Ronnie Harrison. Both really good safeties. Linebackers, Michael Harrison, we drafted in the last offseason. Miles Jack, 95 overall, and Isaiah Simmons at an 85. Miles Jack is going up by 1 because of morale. Okay. Alrighty, let's take a look at the stats. I think that's what we'll do next. So, stats in the season. Kind of go over everything. Mikael Mendenhall, 4,425 yards, 36 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. He threw a lot of interceptions, I think, at the end of the year. He got sacked 56 times. That's not very good. But he had a very good season. I will take that. A great jump from his season 1. Because I want to see, though, what his season 1 was. Stats and contracts. Yeah, so he had less passing yards, apparently. But more touchdowns and less interceptions. So that was a really good season for Mendenhall. Sacked less, but we had a better offensive line from this year. Rushing, Leonard Fournette, 2,250 yards. That is the most rushing yards in a single season. He has, or basically broke that record. He has 21 touchdowns, and he fumbled the ball twice. DeAndre Swift also had a pretty good year. Got 5 touchdowns now in his career, as he got his first touchdown, I think, in the mid-season. Mendenhall fumbled the football a lot, which isn't good, but other than that, really not. We were really good running the ball. Receiving, Anton Mason, 1,000 yards, really good. Touchdowns, 9. N'Keal Harry was 749. I want to see who led us in receptions. Anton Mason, okay. 46 for N'Keal Harry, 40 for Damian Drip, 35 for Johnny Evans McKinney. Got to remember, though, that Johnny Evans McKinney and Damian Drip also were hurt for a while. Touchdowns, 10 for Damian Drip, 9 for Mason, 5 for Harry, 4 for Johnny Evans McKinney. John Ross got 3, and yes, so, okay. Blocking, I just want to look at sacks. 13 for Andrew Thomas and Jordan Morrison. That needs to improve. Other than that, everyone else on this offensive line was really good. Defensively, tackles, Miles Jack led us with 133. Ronnie Harrison with 108. Jalen Ramsey with 88. Michael Harrison with 76. And go down the list. Tackles for loss, 24 for Miles Jack, 19 for Michael Harrison. Josh Allen with 16. Not a bad season with tackles for loss. Sack numbers, Rayvon McCullough was 3rd with 9. Isaiah Simmons had a great year with 10.5, and Taven Bryan with 12.5. 7.5 for Josh Allen, 7.5 for Damon Harrison, 3 for Jack, and let's go down the list. Interceptions, AJ Boye led us with 6 interceptions, Miles Jack with 3, Rayvon McCullough with 2, along with Ronnie Harrison and Jalen Ramsey. 1 for both CJ Rivas and Michael Harrison. Did Rivas return that? I think he might have. Oh, no, he didn't, I'm guessing. Forced fumbles. This is another one. 1 for Jack, McCullough, Harrison, Ramsey, Harrison, Bryan, Jones, and yeah. Fumble recoveries, 2 for Boye, 1 for Jack, Bryan, Isaiah Simmons, and Lavert Hill. Fumble, we'll probably just look at. We had 1 block kick with Lavert Hill. Safeties, we had 1 with Jalen Ramsey. And touchdowns, we had 3 defensive touchdowns this year. That was really good. This defense was really good. Kicking, Josh Lambo was really good, actually. I guess 82% isn't that great, actually. Extra points, he was great, though. Punting, Logan Cook did pretty good, actually. We were the best offense in the league. Were we the best defense? We're the 4th best coach of all time in leaderboard already. Okay, we could definitely pass Pete Carroll here soon. And then Sean Payton, and then John Madden. That's our goal by the end of this series, is to get past John Madden. Best offense in the league. And then defensively, we were the best defense as well. So we had the best offense and best defense in the Super Bowl. All right, here comes the awards. So MVP is going to go to Stanley Armstrong. So Leonard Fournette gets snubbed. Squid Gamer, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great Thursday morning. Leonard Fournette gets snubbed of the MVP. Stanley Armstrong wins it. Fournette was second. But yeah, Armstrong with first. Watson was in third. Ezekiel Elliott. It's rigged. It is good. I am doing good as well. I'm pretty excited for this offseason. This is going to be we have to have a good offseason, I feel. Can't stay long. Hey, no worries, Squid Gamer. Appreciate you for coming out to the stream. Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. Jacoby Brissett had a pretty good year. Ask for a recount. I mean, if you have... And Stanley Armstrong got hurt in the Super Bowl. So, yeah. And Fournette had a really good Super Bowl. Was the Super Bowl MVP. Coach of the Year goes to us. Obviously, I don't think... Yeah, 13-3. We probably could have gone 16-0, which I wish would have happened. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is going to go to Leonard Fournette of the 13-3 Jaguars. Any other Jags on here? No. So, no Mendenhall. Defensive Player of the Year is going to go to Miles Jack. That's really good. Any other Jags? No. Okay, Blake Martinez is on there. Wait. Wasn't Blake? Oh, no, it was Jake Ryan. That was the guy who we had. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Joshua Cota. Anton Mason in second. I feel if Anton Mason would have played all, like, when Jonas Smith returned, I'm pretty sure he would have won Offensive Rookie of the Year because he was putting up insane numbers even before. Adrian Reyes, our fullback, and nothing else. Okay. Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to go Rayvon McCullough. I think that's well-deserving. Michael Harrison in second. Any other Jaguars? No. Okay. Best quarterback, Mendenhall in sixth. Okay. Joe Burrow is up there as well. Best running back, Leonard Fournette. Any other Jaguars? DeAndre Swift, maybe? No. Best wide receiver? Anyone? No. Best offensive line goes to Quentin Nelson. Brandon Brooks in second. Any other Jags? There's Brandon Linder. Tyler Biadasz. Good to see them on there. Best defensive line is going to go to Myles Garrett, excuse me. Taven Bryan on there. I think that's well-deserving. Did I watch the Super Bowl? Yes, I did. And, yeah. Linebackers, best linebackers going to Miles Jack. Any others? Ja'Kai Polite's on there. He was someone I wanted to get in this series. Marlon Humphrey wins the best defensive back. AJ Boy on there at second. Any other Jaguars? No. Best kicker, Josh Lambo third. Okay, we're not going to see it. Okay, we can just quickly go through this. Rip Ravens. They went all... What a team they had, and then they blew it. All right, Offensive Player of the Year for the NFC is going to go to... You watch it too and really don't watch football? Well, Stanley Armstrong wins not MVP, but he wins Offensive Player of the Year as well. Defensive Player of the Year is going to go to Khalil Mack. He is such a beast in this game. Any others? There's Jelani Tavai on there. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Stanley Armstrong. So he was a rookie. So we could have seen back-to-back rookies win a Super Bowl if we would have choked in the Super Bowl. No others. Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to Jadon Dane. Okay, you got to go. All right, see you later, Squid. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Any others? No. Okay. Okay, best quarterback is going to Armstrong. Kind of just going to scroll through this. Best running back goes to Ezekiel Elliott. All right. Wide receiver goes to Devontae Adams. Any other names? D.D. Westbrook was on the Jaguars until we traded him. Zach Martin wins it for best offensive lineman. The Jaguars, probably not. Defensive line goes to D. Ford. Trey Flowers on there. Also Chase Young, who we were trying to get. Khalil Mack wins best linebacker. Jelani Tavai on there. That's good for Lions fans. And best defensive back is going to go to Xavier Rhodes. Of the 3-13 Vikings, they did bad. They just don't do well in the sim. Chidobe Awuzie at 9th. Best kicker goes to Daniel Carlson. So no more. Who do they have right now? Jake Elliott. Okay, so that's going to do it for the awards. Now what we're going to have to do is we are going to sim to the offseason. All right, So we're simming past the Super Bowl after winning it. Let's see what we do in the offseason. What signings do we have to do? I don't think I've made any re-signings during the season. All right, Damon Harrison is our best guy. I think we don't have to bring him back. We didn't really give him a lot. He's an 88 overall. Brandon Brooks is down to an 86. Boye's an 82 for $8 million. I think more of a sign and trade feels more realistic. I want to bring in Ronnie Harrison first, though. Make sure I get him before I make some other signings. Rashad Jones is a free agent. Logan Cook, maybe we can bring him back for a cheap deal. Kevin Beer-Lewis, Jordan Leggett, Devin Kennard. John Ross is also a free agent. Now, I think we're going to bring back John Ross and Ronnie Harrison first because they're like more of the big-time players, and I think we can replace Brandon Brooks. You saw a meme where that said even the GOATs make mistakes, and it had MJ in a Magic jersey and Brady in a Bucks jersey. I don't know how the Bucks team's going to do. They're going to have to play really well, but they get a good quarterback, I will say. Okay, so we're going to give Ronnie Harrison this contract. I want to give him a little bit more. And all right, so he will be returning to the Jaguars. Awesome. Now we want to bring back John Ross. I'd rather bring back John Ross than DJ Chark. Let's do that contract. I think that's a bit fair. All right, there we go. We get John Ross and Ronnie Harrison locked up. All right, so now I think we should focus on these three. I'm just not seeing DJ Chark being long-term. He's a fifth-string wide receiver. I think we can get a wide receiver in the free agency. Siphon, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great Thursday morning. All right, let's offer Damon Harrison. He's wanting like 11.2. Let's offer like this. I think one more year of him. Thanks for the offer, but he's not interested in signing. All right, we might have to franchise tag him depending on what other. You're getting good. Oh, blah. You're doing good. Awesome. I am doing good as well. All right. Let's just offer this. Seems about reasonable. He enjoyed, but he's going to test free agency. So we don't even get Brandon Brooks or Damon Harrison. That's not good. All right, Boye, we got to re-sign as well. And I think that's a decent offer. I think free agency will be better in the long run. So we're going to have to franchise tag one of these players. I think realistically it's going to be more difficult to get. We may have to be saying goodbye to AJ Boye unless we try to get an offer for him. You tried signing him for $4.20 million. Yeah, obviously. Crap, who do we decide to franchise tag here? We don't have to, but I'd like to keep one of these. I think Damon Harrison is the most because, I mean, I don't have a good defensive tackle. The signing bonus, yeah. You're tired? Ooh, Siphon. I think we might. I don't know. Because Brandon Brooks, the problem with him is that he's such a good offensive lineman still. He's an 89 with morale. I don't want to make the big mistake and not bring in an offensive lineman. But we also, like, Damon Harrison, you know what? We're going to franchise tag AJ Boye. Now, you might be wondering why I'm doing this, but the reason for that is that we are going to sign and trade him. That is my reason to that. We're not going to keep him. Okay, upgrade players. Tyler Biadasz. Okay, we get a couple upgrades on the offensive line. That is really good. But yeah, so we are going to do a sign and trade for AJ Boye. So we're going to explore our trade offers for AJ Boye. I think, and the reason for this is that he's regressing and he didn't even want to stay on the team. So I'd rather just get as much value for him as possible. And then we try to get Damon Harrison and Brandon Brooks back in free agency. All right, so 17 mil. Okay, we need to look for a team with that has not a good corner. Bears are fine. Okay, any needs for corner? You know, you're right. You are. Okay, 49ers need a corner, but I think they probably wouldn't do it. Jets need a corner. I could fleece them again. All right, is there anybody I want on this team besides, like, I mean, obviously Sam Darnold would be amazing, but what is Ja'Kai Polite's development? He is star? Okay. Blake Cashman, what's his development? Is it still normal? All right, so they have 3 second-round picks. Is it more realistic to get a second from them or a third? I mean, Darius Slay's around the same age, I guess, of AJ Boye. So I think we're going to get... Let's try this. Let's try to get 2 thirds. Maybe this will work. Okay, Boye won't be going for that. All right, let's pick up a 4 for next year, and I think this will be a good trade. Okay, never mind. We're going to try to get as much value for Boye as possible. All right, so we're getting a 3rd-round pick this year and a 5th-round pick next season. So this isn't a bad trade at all for us. It's just more realistic. So obviously we're comparing it to the Darius Slay trade that happened pretty earlier today, I think. But I think Boye, it's sad to see him go, but I'd rather get draft capital and get people that would want to stay on the team. Now we have the opportunity. I think my main goal next is to find a corner. We have $42 million in cap room. I think we might have more. Okay, we have $50 million. Leighton Vander Esch is a free agent along with J.J. Watt. What are the odds that we go for J.J. Watt? I think that Superstar X Factor would be really cheesy, and Yannick Ngakoue could get traded. Devon Harrison has a couple offers. That's not good. Brandon Brooks has... Okay, we're going to offer Brandon Brooks. I know we can get him back. 7.3. I think that's a good contract. We get him back. Is there anyone else? Mike Williams, we don't really want. Rashad Penny, don't need him. Traquan Smith, don't need him. There isn't really a lot here, I guess. Brian Balaga, we don't need because we have Andrew Thomas. We're going to focus. Marquise Lee has superstar development in this. Wow. Kenyon Drake, Jason Myers, but we already have Josh Lambo. Holton Hill, Christopher Herndon. Mike Hughes also. Mike Hughes could make sense. Maybe bring him back to the team. I don't think so, though. I think we would rather go after Damon Harrison, give him that contract, and bring him back to Jacksonville. So let's give him like an $8 million contract worth that. 96 points just gets us above. All right, so let's see if we can kind of get a little bit of a lead. Okay, this get McManus for obvious reasons. Oh, Brandon McManus. We already have Josh Lambo though. Oh, what's good, Octagonal Gaming? How are you doing? Hope you're having a great Thursday morning. To recap a little bit of what we've done, Damon Harrison, AJ Boye, and Leonard Fournette gets snubbed of the MVP. Stanley Armstrong, the Bears rookie quarterback who got hurt in the Super Bowl, does get MVP. And what happened, we basically you're having a meh Thursday because of the Slay trade. The reaction that I saw, I don't know if it was on your Discord server, but I saw something where like he sounded excited for him to be traded or something. It was after the Trufant thing. So yeah, the Jets have not done anything in free agency though. But it just sounded like he wanted to get out of... He kind of wanted out. Oh. Well, I mean, after all the trade rumors, and it makes sense, I guess. But yeah, so we lost Brandon Brooks, AJ Boye, and Devon Harrison. They all didn't want to return. The only guys that wanted to return was John Ross and Ronnie Harrison. We had to franchise tag one of them, and we chose AJ Boye. Oh, mainly for contract stuff? Okay. We had the franchise tag AJ Boye, and then we traded him to the Jets for a 3rd and a 5th. And he was kind of mad with us trading Diggs. Oh, okay. Tough being a Lions fan, but at least you guys are doing something in free agency. Same with the Ravens. Am I moving now? I don't know what you mean by moving. I think, oh yeah. So AJ Boye, we traded for a third and a fifth. Third for this year, fifth for next year. I wanted to base it more off the Darius Slay trade. I wanted a second, and I probably could have, but I think it's just not realistic because Darius Slay obviously I think was the same age as Boye and a lot better, or is better at this point. So I think it's more realistic that we traded him for the third and fifth. We had a great day yesterday with Harmon, Shelton, and Trefont. Still don't like the big V's deal, though. Oh, okay. We're an 84 team now. What was our overall at the beginning of the stream? Because we looked at that earlier. I want to see what our overall was. So I'm going to go back in the stream. I want to see because this is not good. We went down hard. So Damon Harrison, Brandon Brooks, and AJ Boye. We're an 86 overall, 85 offense, 89 defense. So our defense went down lots. All right. So we didn't not want to keep AJ Boye though, because he didn't want to stay here. Might as well trade him. Damon Harrison we were offering, and Brandon Brooks. Brooks we definitely will be able to get, but Damon Harrison I'm kind of skeptical. I want to bring in J.J. Watt. I think it would be so much fun to bring him in, but we'd have to trade Yannick Ngakoue. And Ngakoue did not have a good season last year. He wasn't really effective. Von Miller, I don't think we'll be able to bring him in. Watt would be, yeah, especially with that Superstar X Factor, or even Von Miller. Why are people excited for Animal Crossing? Because Animal Crossing is amazing. Leighton Vander Esch would be cool, but we already have our linebacker core set, so I don't think it's realistic. I think I want to bring in one corner. I want to see for more depth. Xavier Rhodes just won the best cornerback in the NFC, or best defensive back, so might as well offer him and get him on the team because for the memes. And Octi, it's unbelievable. We offer Brandon Brooks $6.9 million in salary and then a 4.20 in signing bonus. He still doesn't accept. Mike Hughes is also up there, but we already had him, and I don't really like him. He didn't do that great. We traded him, I think, in the last offseason. Oh, nice, Brooks. Yes. And he still didn't accept, so. Yeah. Okay, so we got a corner that I just want depth there. Free safety, we probably need some depth. Raging, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday morning. DJ Reed, who's good out of this? There's some names. Okay, I don't really want to go too low. CJ Rivas was really good. You know what? We're bringing back CJ Rivas. He's such a good player. I don't know why. 79 points. Good. Strong safety. We probably shouldn't get. Might as well. Rashad Jones. Anyone else? We'll get Deron Harmon. We'll get someone different this year. Alrighty. Corner. Right outside linebacker. We should be fine. Middle linebacker. I want to get a backup. Ooh, Jared Davis is a free agent. I mean, if Jared Davis is going to take a very cheap contract, I might as well give him this deal. It is very unlikely that he accepts, but we have, like, no money now, and we have to save as much money as possible. Left outside linebacker, we should be fine. Maybe we sign someone. Lorenzo Carter was a former Jet. He's a 76 overall right now. Oh, wait, was he? I don't think he was, actually, now thinking about it. I think it was a Giant. Yeah. Probably think of someone else. Justin March Lillard, we brought him in last offseason. Do we have... Shane Ray could be interesting. I might bring him in for 1 year instead of 2. Devon Kennard, we could bring in. Right end, we don't really need right end. I guess maybe Henry Anderson if we wanted to. I don't want to really just be throwing out money to random players. I just want to be more of, like, I want to get depth. Maybe like a Carlos Dunlap. Right tackle, we don't really need. Right guard, Brandon Brooks. We're going to hopefully bring him back. Wait, no, we don't want to offer. Okay, I'm going to offer Damon Harrison a little bit more money. Because if we're not going to be spending it, might as well give it better to Damon Harrison to make him more happy. 98 points. I feel a bit more comfortable with that. Left guard, we're good. Center, we're good. Left tackle, we're good. Tight end, we're fine. We're actually really fine, actually. Wide receiver, I mean, I'd love to bring in Mike Williams, but we can't because we have such a good wide receiver core that we just don't need him. Running back, we don't need. DeAndre Swift and Leonard Fournette is the best backfield. Quarterback, do we bring in a backup quarterback? Do we bring in Blake Bortles for the memes? Daniel Jones? Oh, is there anybody that, like... Blake Bortles was amazing in the Super Bowl. He just wasn't good. Phillip Rivers. I'll give you a cheap deal. Tyree. You know, let's bring in Tyree. Or is his stats good? I mean, we could work with him. All right, we'll give him a 1-year deal. Not a huge contract. There you go. If he accepts, he accepts. All right, I think this is good. We're gonna try to bring back Damon Harrison, Brandon Brooks, Xavier Rhodes. I'm gonna give him less money. He's probably gonna accept. That's a lot of money though, for Tyree Jackson. Flacco. Is Joe Flacco even in here? So then maybe. Well, there's Jalen Hurts. I don't think Joe Flacco's here unless I'm blind. Nick Mullins is here. I think Damon Harrison, the contract's fine. That contract's fine. Xavier Rhodes is good. Let's offer a little bit less. I'm cool with this contract if he's cool with it. 65 points. Okay, we gotta offer him more. We can't be cheap. Especially since we're trying to go for that three-peat. Might as well get the depth we need. There you go. 4.32. I'll take it. CJ Rivas is really good. Or at least I like him. Harmon. You can offer him a little bit less money. Okay, there we go. And a little bit less signing bonus. There you go. And then Tyree Jackson as just for that. You wouldn't mind seeing Davis get a ring? Maybe you'll see him in the Lions series. You'll never know. Tiger Siphon, if you're also not subscribed to Octagonal Gaming, make sure you do so. Because during the Mario Kart stream, he put in his Discord and also on his community post about the stream. So if you guys can show him some love, that'll be greatly appreciated. Show him the same love that he showed me. Alrighty, so... Alright, let's sim. Let's see what happens. Do we get the guys we want? I'm hoping for both Damon Harrison and Brandon Brooks at least. We get Tyree Jackson. Alright, so we get Tyree Jackson, CJ Rivas, Brandon Brooks, but we don't get Damon Harrison. Wow. Now you can't feel your left hand. Oof, that's not good. Nope. Studio says 2.37K. Uh-oh. Snacks, rep. I don't think we traded a lot for him. I'm not mad. I mean, we could see Obamacare play, but he's 5'9", 236 pounds. And as a defensive tackle, that is not good. Speed, he doesn't really have speed. Or 71 speed. I don't think he'd work anywhere. That's the problem. And I don't know. Maybe we'll trade him. As much as I want to keep him, I just don't see it's realistic. Taven Bryan, obviously, going to play that defensive tackle spot. I think we might have to go after... What a guy. Obviously, he's a creative player, Octi. Gotta go. All right, see you later, Tiger. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. We get Tyree Jackson, so we get a decent backup. Wide receivers are fine. Tight end is fine. I don't know if I want to bring in a defensive tackle. That corner also. We need corner depth. We didn't get Xavier Rhodes yet. Alright. So we need linebacker depth. But I think we're going to explore a trade for Obamacare. I don't know. I don't know if the height and weight matter in this game. If it's going to matter. That's my only issue with him. As much as I want to keep him. Upload streak for over 1,000 days. That's how. I need to get on that upload streak. I've been uploading daily though, lately. Alrighty. I think Obamacare could get us like a second. Or maybe like a good defensive tackle. I don't think this is worth it at all, getting Geno Atkins. He was someone I wanted to get. But I think Damon Harrison would have been a lot funner. Or a lot more fun, excuse me. Ed Oliver. What are the odds we trade and get Oliver? Okay, let me see if we can make this happen. Alright, they need a defense right guard. He is an old boomer. He is a boomer. Damian Lewis, I wouldn't mind trading. Okay, we're going to see if this works. I'm also going to add an extra 3. Just to see if this gets even close. Okay, it's halfway. That could be good. Okay, what about a 5? Gotta follow your footsteps, but... You post... Not your fault, you can't post every day. Alright, let's try this. Okay, so it's gonna be in the orange. Does this even go through? Okay. Do you think... Octi, do you think this is a fair trade? Or not fair, but more of like, do you think this is a good trade? We're trading offensive line depth, which obviously we can get in the draft. And I think I can get someone to really good. I've seen some good offensive linemen, so I don't mind. It's just, I don't know if this is going to be a good trade for us. I don't want to make a bad decision. Michael Harrison, we're keeping them. Right tackle. Do we have an extra right tackle? We don't. Okay. Tight end. I'd say the Bills could use a little more, but for the Jags, it's great. All right. Draft picks. We have 2 seconds, 1 first, 2 threes, 1 5, 6, 7, and 2 7s. What do we decide to do here? I have so many 7s next year. Okay. Do we decide to trade? I don't want to make a bad decision because obviously, okay, if anything, we can get probably a early second from some team. What if the Broncos? Okay, we're going to look at team needs and look at defensive tackle because I think, okay, I don't know if, I think the Broncos could use a defensive tackle. Browns obviously don't. But we want to look more. Okay, so the Cardinals need a defensive tackle. So I'd say around this and maybe a 3rd next year. Okay. I don't mind it. Okay, I want to try to... Can I get 2 seconds? I know I'm getting a lot of seconds this year. If I can get another left guard. I think... Okay, is McKinney any good? I think Everett's going to be the better player. Yeah, so I don't mind doing this. Can I get Can I get 2 seconds? They got Leighton Vander Esch also? Wow. Alright, okay. That went through. Alright, we're trading Obamacare for and Vernon McKinney for 2 seconds. 1 for this year, 1 for next year. It's not a bad trade at all for us. Like, obviously, I just don't see Obamacare really being that good, and I don't want to take the risk possibly not having a good defensive tackle. I'd rather get a good couple seconds. And we make up from the Grant Delpit trade. We traded 3 second-round picks for him. We got 1 back in the Mike Donna trade, so we have more second-round picks. Now we got kind of some flexibility, even if we want to move up in the draft. So now what I think we should do is definitely be scouting some people. As you can see here, some people on my board. Or just people I've been scouting. Center, we don't need. Left guard, I've been looking at. Left tackle, I've been looking at a lot. Defensive tackle is something we're going to spend this week scouting. Because I want to try to find a hidden gem. Ooh, we find one here in the 4th round. That's good. All right, Richard. Okay, we're finding some good defensive tackles. I'm good with that. And one of those could be good. Okay, we do want to try to spend... We have 28 mil. Anyone else? Jawan Bentley. Okay, we need to increase the offers on these. So I think we should be good with these. Okay, 2 mil. I'm fine with that. If we're getting good depth with Xavier Rhodes, I'll take it. Jared Davis. That's a very cheap contract. Rob Harmon. I think that's good as well. Okay, so increasing the offers on a lot of players, but we're going to need that depth. I think we also, I wanted to get linebacker depth, so might as well sign a outside linebacker. Not Von Miller, obviously, but maybe like going down the list, there's Shane Ray, Terrell Basham. I know he's a former Jet. You know what? Let's bring in Justin Martin Lillard. Or does he have speed? Devon Kennard could be decent. Okay, I think we're going to bring in March Lillard for a cheap contract like that for 1 year. Give him a little bit more money. All right, there you go. 69 points. Nice. And then let's do Devon Kennard. Okay, I think that works. There you go. So we get 2 backup outside linebackers. All right, so let's go to the next week of the free agency. I don't think we're going to make any more free agency moves, that is. All right, 5th-year options. Ooh, this is big. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Josh Allen. Okay. We are definitely giving him that 5th-year option. There we go. I guess we get to save a little bit of money. Okay, we got more 5th-year options. About N'Keal Harry, he's also due for an extension. We are definitely picking up his 5th-year option as well. Awesome. All right, so these 5th-year options are coming up handy. And then, okay, so there's that. Want to do a little bit of more scouting. We'll see who else we got. I see that Xavier Rhodes we got, which is nice. So we got our defensive now we got to finish off defensive tackles, at least for their board. Okay, we're gonna go more to corner. Do we already scout? I already scouted most of corner, but I'll still finish it off. Okay, there we go. I think those should be the best corners. We get Xavier Rhodes and Deron Harmon, so we add to our depth. 85 offense, 84 defense. I don't know how I feel about this team. This team went down a lot, but I think the depth is just... Who knows if we get a receiver? I don't know. I think the 5 receivers are fine, though. Offensive line is great. Andrew Thomas up to an 85, plus 3 with morale, but it's good to see him at an 85. Tyler Biadasz is developing well, along with Jordan Morrison. He's doing good. Defensively, we need a defensive tackle, obviously. Other than that, corner, we got Xavier Rhodes. I think we could use another corner, though. And then I think we'll be good. Free safety is fine. Strong safety is fine with Deron Harmon. I think this is good. All right, we'll wait on the 2 outside linebackers to sign. And then soon we will head on to the draft. Oof, we don't get Jared Davis or Justin March Lillard. Uh-oh. Well, that isn't good. That is not good, Chief. What are the odds that we find a good quarterback? No. We're not going to waste scouting points. I'd rather use it on, like, finishing up the defensive tackle. Okay, let's try it. Ooh, a 2nd rounder in the 7th round? Alrighty. Okay. Is there any positions I want for depth? Outside linebacker. Do I have linebacker kind of scouted? Not really. Middle linebacker. I got middle linebacker scouted a lot. Outside linebackers, so we'll just go kind of one at a time for both. All right, I think this will be the last person we scout. All right, there you go. All right, so we don't get Jared Davis. Look at the team before the draft. Needs, I think, honestly, maybe a right guard. I know Damian Lewis is good, but I think we want to use him more as trade bait. We haven't gotten to trade him yet, but maybe we trade him in the draft. Maybe try to trade up if we do want to do that. Defensively, that defensive line, we do need a defensive tackle, but we do have a couple guys on our board, or guys that we've scouted. Honestly, I think this team looks really good, but we still need that good draft. If we can get that great draft, I think this team will be really good next year. We have to have a good draft. Alrighty, advanced week. This is the NFL draft. Alrighty, so we will head on to, let's see, free agency recap. Kind of want to see some people want. Sharp Henny is going to be a free agent. What are the odds we sign him for 1 year? Just try to get that running back depth. Jason Myers, a free agent. Anyone else still? Mike Gesicki. Here we go. Draft time. Draft time indeed. Jerick McKinnon's a free agent. I mean, we could. DJ Chark is a free agent. Perfect. I'm bringing back DJ Chark at the beginning of the season. Jake Butt. Lorenzo Carter. So, overall, there are some good names that we can pick up still. I think it's Snonzo maybe as offensive line depth. Devin Singletary. Okay, Devin. But I think I'd rather bring back Baby Chark. All right, let's do this. The NFL draft. Vikings have the first pick. They always do. I want to see who we could possibly go after. So I think defensive tackle is who I want to take here. There's that really good left end. He looks real good. These two left ends look really good. Or all three of those. A really good defensive tackle. Both of them are really good. They're a mid-first round. Vikings are bad in sim, yes. Every rebuild I've done, it seems like, or with injuries, they do terrible. What team seems likely to take a defensive tackle? I don't see the Vikings taking one. All right. Quandre Crawford is going off the board at first overall. The second pick will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want to see, though, that top couple picks. I want to make sure I don't make a mistake here. I want to get one of those. I don't want to trade up too far. Okay, Buccaneers, I want to see if their need is a defensive tackle. Okay, they do not need a defensive tackle. Good. Steelers. They don't need one either. Titans. They do not need one either. Dolphins. I don't know if they need one. Whoever needs a defensive tackle, we're trading with. Jets and Lions. But we're going to look at Lions first. Lions, I want to make sure they... Stafford's still on this team? Okay. A'Shaun Robinson. There might be a chance they take one. Jets, they don't need a defensive tackle. Because we just... no, we didn't. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see what happens here. 8th pick is the Falcons. Do we trade up with the Falcons? I don't want to pull off a... Okay, Falcons do need a defensive tackle. I'm not taking any chances. We took a chance with Chase Young, I think, in the first offseason. I don't mind trading our first pick. Now, they do need a defensive tackle. We do have some defensive tackles that could work. Okay, any interest? Not in Tavon Bryan. Tavon Bryan is a beast. They do want Ron Shepard. I don't mind... Actually, I think it's more realistic that we trade Shepard. How close is this? Oh, let's go! All right. What is the projection of the dude that you want? He's mid-first round, but Octi, I'm not taking any chances. I know you took a chance with your one defensive tackle. Or I don't know who... Wasn't it a defensive tackle you wanted in the Lions series, and you ended up not getting the guy you wanted? Or, like, he got picked right before the Browns picked him, I think. But I don't mind this trade at all. We're trading the 32nd pick and Ron Shepard. This is probably extremely unrealistic. That's a good move to trade up. I'm not taking any chances, Octi. And there's two good Okay, Buccaneers. They take James Stevens. Okay, that was the guy I wanted, but I'm cool with it. Nick D'Amico from Princeton's going to the quarterback to the Steelers. Raging, you're still here. Nice. Appreciate it a lot, by the way. Titans will be taking Gilbert Rutherford. Yep, he went one pick before. Then we traded for Ed Oliver and got Lawrence Parnell. So it worked out. I'd say it worked out. Gilbert Rutherford goes to the Okay, repairman to the Dolphins. 2 more picks, boys. Okay, DeMarcus Daly, a 76 left end out of Oregon State. That's a really good pick by the Lions. All right, last pick. The Jaguars are now. Whoo, they took a tight end. Okay, we're gonna take a look, a little bit of a peek. Oh, the Falcons want their first back. What logic? Okay, then. You, Oregon State. Okay, we're taking a defensive tackle. I'm not taking any chances. The question is, which one? There are 2 of them, and they're both really good. Little Falcons offer. Okay, who do we take? Who looks better? Or obviously this guy looks better. Okay, we're taking him. Because I think he had the better combine. Yeah, he did better. All right, with the 8th pick in the 2000... I need to make sure. I think this is 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Okay, this is the 22. Okay, there you go. So we have our pick, boys. The pick is in. With the 8th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Franklin Peters, a defensive tackle out of Ole Miss. He's a 79 overall with hidden development. Let's go. I will take that. That is a very good pick. We don't need Damon Harrison. That trade up is well worth it. 96 strength already. 76 speed. He has so much. This is a really good pick by us. Great. That is a W. All right. W. Wow. Okay, so we get our defensive tackle position of need filled. That is perfect. Texans go with Deontay Beckham, so I'm glad I traded with they most likely, if I would have traded back a bit farther. Patriots going to select Dennis Ewing, a wide receiver of Oklahoma. He looked pretty good, but we don't need wide receiver. Joey Hendricks to the Packers. Not a good pick. Ronaldo Leons, right end, Ole Miss, 67 overall. Don't know his development, but still, that is not a good pick. Chargers going to go with Jamal Smith, a right outside linebacker out of Texas. 14th pick is Jarius Hayward out of Michigan. Obviously a Michigan pick because he's a 69, or he's bad. John Callaway, left outside linebacker, 70 overall. Not bad. Zach Jameson, 66 overall out of Clemson. That is not a good pick. The 17th pick, the Seahawks select Michael Timmerman, free safety out of Washington State. He looked really good, so I'm guessing he has good development. And Edward Perry, right out of Alabama. I mean, how likely is this? We're doing an Alabama college basketball series, and his name is Perry. What are the odds? Well, obviously, he should have Superstar X Factor, but I have no idea. Sal Guzman going to the Bengals. Bud Bayless, 62 overall, TCU middle linebacker, going to the Oakland Raiders. Or Ross Rivers, give him Superstar X Factor? I don't think so. Ross Rivers, a left tackle out of South Carolina, going to the Washington Redskins. That's a really good pick. He looks really good. Jelani Worthen, but you don't know if he has normal. I'm guessing he does, because he's that good. Jesus Alonso, left end out of Oregon State, is going to the Baltimore Ravens. Matthew Cohn, right end out of Boise State. Demarius Chapman, Wyoming, a wide receiver out of Wyoming. 26th pick, the 49ers select Mike Trapp, right tackle out of Kansas, so a Jayhawks player. DeAndre Sawyer, middle linebacker out of Monroe. All right, not a good pick. Titus Tutt, left outside linebacker out of Richmond. Bruce Beach, center out of North Dakota State. Chiefs are going to select Carl Richardson. That might have not been a good pick, Chiefs. Kansas football player, no wonder he sucks. I guess Kansas is more known as a basketball team. They've been known for that for a long time, though. I don't think this is a good pick for the Chiefs, especially since they got absolutely destroyed in the playoffs, the AFC Championship. You probably want to upgrade your defense more than your offense, and getting a 65 tight end is not good. Matthias Harper, a left tackle out of Boston College. Got to protect Stanley Armstrong after what happened. Tyler Coffey, a tight end out of Ohio State. All right, we moved to the second round, so the Vikings had the first pick. Also, I want to check my draft board. I don't want to take a right guard, but I don't want to reach for one. Is there anything else I need? Okay, I'm just going to look at scouting. Or scouted. Any other dudes I want? Or guides? Okay. Lost LaShawn Rich. He looks good, but I don't know how good he would be. I don't want to take a risk on anybody. There's a good corner. Who else is there? There's a good left tackle or a decent left tackle. What else? This Tucker guy looks really good. Maybe we bring him in for depth. Who knows if he does well. Okay, there are a lot of names that we could go here. We might trade down. Or trade this pick, yeah. I think it's a little smart if I don't like anybody else see. Vikings going with Shaquille Akins. I think that guy I wanted on my Antonio Thomas to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Pruitt to the from Central Michigan to the Steelers. John Rice to the Bengals. Xavier Mullard, a running back out of Tulane. Alani McAllister, running back out of Drake. The 7th pick, the Jets select C.J. Pope. Ooh, indeed. Let's see if we do trade down. Jordan Williams. All right, LaShawn Rich. All right, here we go. So, and that was the guy who we were going to think about picking. He was 69 overall. Trade offers. We can trade down to a 2nd and a 5. What else is there? There's a 2nd and 3, but 3 for this year. We could do that. Ooh, this trade looks really good. This trade is the best offer. Is there anybody I really like on this board? If not, I'm taking that Eagles deal. I can use those picks for trades. Or if any trade deadline trades. Yeah, I think the best guy here I'd want is Leslie. But like Wesley, I don't think though he's not gonna be, or he's gonna be there. There's some other good corners though. Who else is there? There's a good strong safety maybe we pick here soon. Okay, so there's a lot of names we could go here. There's a lot of good corners though, so we don't need to take this pick. I just want to make sure the Eagles deal is what I wanted. Is there any other good offers? 2nd and a 3rd next year is really good. And, I mean, we don't really want to trade. Okay, the Browns deal was almost good. But I think we're going to do this trade. We only get future picks. But if we're getting future picks and we're only trading down, we're at the 17th pick, or we're going to be at the 17th pick. We're only trading back, but we're getting future picks for next year, and we still are 7 picks away. So, John McMichael going to the Eagles. Lee Dobbs from Virginia to the Packers. Wesley Matthews, that was a guy I really wanted. He's a 70 overall. Maybe could have. Since there's no one great on the board, you like the deal? Yeah, it's just no one that I'm interested in picking at that position. I mean, Wesley Matthews, wish I would have taken him. Okay, we're probably gonna have to take a player here. Can you tell me something? Yes, you can, Siphon. All right. Eagles gonna go with also Ronnie McCune. So we have back-to-back picks. We could trade back if I still don't like anybody. I'd say okay. So there's a couple 3rd-round guys. There's no need to reach, and there's better corners than Trey Verdon. You know, Pokecord on the Discord, yeah. Yeah, I still don't think any of these guys are really that great. Or at least able to be taken here. Yeah, I don't want to make a risk. I think we might trade back again. Add some extra draft capital for next year. And we're only one pick away, so... Yeah, so let's see if there's anything we like here. Any seconds for next year. The hints suck, you're sorry, but they really do. Huh. We can pick up a second and a third. I just want to review the offers. Okay, those are this year. I don't really need to get picks for this year. I should be fine. And if I really need to trade up, I can. I'm getting so much draft capital. Okay. It looks good. Okay, so we're going to trade back to the Browns. Pick up a second and a third next year. I'll take it. Best deal here. Add some more draft capital for next year. All right, so let's see what the Browns take. They take Alex Womack. That was someone I'm not taking at all. Okay, we don't pick until the third round, so I might as well pick now. We already got so much. Literally, you put the hint code. All it was like L and U. What are you supposed to do from you? Wow. Alrighty, so there are some good names on here. I think the best guy here... I mean, we could take a risk and take an offensive lineman. Or corner. Okay, I want to take a look at the corners we've scouted. Because I think I want to take a corner here. There's Trey Verdon. He has a good combine, but he doesn't have the stats I think some of these other guys will. And obviously, like, I think Quentin Landry looks really good. I really like him. We can get another Illinois corner. I don't know. Maybe we go with Tracy Thurman. But I don't want to take the wrong move here, if that makes sense. Okay, what are some other positions we can possibly take here? Middle linebacker, I don't think we have anyone yet. No middle linebackers that are really good. Defensive tackle, we already took one. We're fine with that. Quarterbacks always have bad top skills. You don't know why? Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to make the bad move, if that makes sense. Like, as much as I want to bring him in, I just don't see him being that great or not having the... Okay, this Dante Solomon guy looks really good. We're going to take a chance on him. He's a late fourth rounder, but if he turns out well, 71 or above is fine with me. The Bengals are now on the 69 normal development. He is ranked 29th in true talent or true value, and I drafted him at 50. It's an player, but it's good depth. It's an Not someone I'm too happy about, but 69, I mean, he's going to be one of the best offensive linemen you're going to see in this draft. Okay, so Deion Butler's going off the board. Raphael Sweeting. Trey Verdon goes off, and he says 68 overall. Okay, do we need to trade down? Okay, I think we should be fine. After the third round, we're going to kind of just go by next user pick. Just to kind of speed it up. Marcus Russell, Tracy Thurman. He goes off the board. A lot of corners going off the board. I don't like that. Jets taking Ronald Young. Alex Thomas to Chicago. And Donald Terry to end off the second round. All right. Third round now. Vikings, first pick. They go with Connor Hart, a 77 overall quarterback out of Michigan State. They get another Michigan State quarterback. Wow. Okay, so Connor Hart is the next, or it's the franchise quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. So they're going to turn around. They might not, they get their best pick so far has probably have to be in the third round, at least in overall. Kirk Cousins 2.0. Wasn't Kirk Cousins, I think he was like a 2-star. I think Le'Veon Bell was as well. All right, we have the third round. And the Lions go with Greg Richardson out of Michigan. Obviously not as good as a pick as the Vikings. Anything good? Do we get a second round pick at least? I don't think we will. All right, whatever. We'll take a pick. Let's see what we can take here. I think we could take more of a corner. I think that would make sense. Well, we got our draft board. There are some good corners up here. This guy looks really good. And I think I might take Quentin Landry. Yeah. I mean, who looks better? Yeah. Malik Langster. I'm not taking him. Okay. There are 3 guys. Quentin Landry is the best in true talent, but he has the best skills, but the worst combine. Do you think combine's going to matter a lot in this pick? They're all the same type. Yeah, I think we might go with Quentin Landry. Now thinking about it. He has the worst combine, and he has a good talent. I don't really have anyone I want to take here, and I'd rather take a corner. So, yeah, I think with this pick, we're taking Quentin Landry. I think he looks the best. 5'9", 69 overall with normal development. Player, 63 man coverage, 75 zone coverage. He might be able to play safety. Does he? Oh, wait, no. He has 55 tackle. Uh-oh. Okay, he won't be playing safety. This actually is not a good pick. He is more of a zone coverage guy. I don't... Huh. Okay, then. Alrighty, so we get an corner. What is our team looking like? I guess I might as well take a look at it. Kind of get more an idea. Okay, so we don't need wide receiver. We don't need anything on the offense now. Good depth, though. Yeah, good depth. I mean, he's going to be a good 5th string guy. Levert Hill. Yeah, so it's good depth. I'll take it. Defensive tackle, we might want to take one more. And then defensive line, I want to take one more defensive end. I'd love to take a linebacker, but I don't have anyone that's good on my board. So I think we might have to take one late round and hope for the best. All right, Falcons going with Brian Roosevelt. Kevin Null to the Texans. Gary Meeks to the Buccaneers. Kyle Lockley to the Packers. Broncos get Nick Roberts. Joffrey Nolan goes to the Chargers. Diamond Times going to the Giants. Sean Allen, tight end out of Ole Miss, going to the Cowboys. Hayden Atkinson, a quarterback, is going to the Jets. Lorenzo Pruitt going to the Seahawks. Kai Newell going to the Cardinals. Matt Butler to the Bengals. Trayvon Baskerville going there. Santiago Ramirez going to the Redskins. Case Durbin going to the Rams. Parker Foreman to the going to Missouri. Jim Noel to the Browns out of Ohio State. Antonio Mitchell going to the Dolphins. Raymond Tucker, that's a good pick. That's good depth. That's a really good pick at defensive tackle. Trey Lynn going to the Colts. Aaron McCoy going to the Panthers. Sharif McFarland going to the Saints. Javier Davon going to the Chiefs. Lester Seymour. So now with our last pick of the 3rd round, we don't have a 4th round pick, so we might as well, we have to take someone. Why does it say hold to reorder? That is weird. Madden is being weird now, so now it's just saying. Okay, so I guess it's telling us to hold to reorder. Well, we ain't doing that. All right. Anyone here that we want to take? There's another corner, but I think we're going to take... Anyone good on our draft board? Jack Noel in the 7th, though. The depth in this class, outside of defensive tackles, heck, is weak. Yeah. All right, we got rid of the hold to reorder thing. I think we're going to take DeBose. He's 24 years of age, but he looks really good. So he's going to be definitely good depth. And then maybe, who knows, we get a hit or miss. We got Jordan Morrison in Season 2. Is there any other positions? Offensively, we don't need anything. Defensively, we want a defensive end, but I don't see any good ones. I think DeBose is the right pick here. The Vikings are now 64 overall, normal development. Dang. 74 pass blocks, 67. That was a bust. Oof. All right, that is not good. Okay. He's a predictable player. That's... Uh-oh. All right, so I guess it's okay depth. All right, fourth round. We're just going to sim through it since we don't have a fourth round pick. It's going to be a while since Sean Wood going to the Lions. All right, we're in the fifth round. And we only have, I think, 3 more picks. And we get the hold to reorder thing again. Okay, we've been streaming for a little bit over an hour. There is Jack Newell still. Is it smart to go with Newell here or Morse? Okay, we have a 5th, a 6th, and then 2 7ths. I think we might go with, because there is on our draft board, I think we're going to go with Jack Newell here. More depth on that offensive line. We're trying to get that hit on the offensive line. I don't know how well this is going to go. We already took one good player that looks bad. If he's one of the best players we've seen, we might as well take him for depth. If he goes well, then we can use him in a trade possibly, or just use him as depth. Let's see. 71 overall, normal development. You are my favorite YouTuber. I appreciate it a lot, Raging. Thank you so much. Means a lot. We get a 71 overall left guard in the 5th round. That's what I'm talking about. This is a better pick. I'm hyped about this one. The last one, I mean, I don't know how he wasn't that good, but this guy looks really good. I mean, yeah, he's going to be really good depth. And, yeah, so we are good with that. Okay, we're just going to advance to the next user pick.
The Jaguars.
Alrighty, with this pick, let's go to scout it. Is there anyone still left on our draft board? No. So now we're just going to kind of pick more in the green. Okay, so we have no one in the green except for guys that are undrafted, which obviously they would have that. Anyone good that looks decent? I wonder if we can just trade back and just get anything. Like a 3rd next year, maybe. Dang, no 5. I thought we would be able to get like something out of it. But I guess we just might as well. Let's take a defensive end. Because we do need defensive end depth. Anyone that's projected? Fresno State or Rice? Actually, we're going to ask Siri. So, 1 is for Robert Harrison. 2 is for Peyton Wilson. I think that's his name. Hold on. Yep, Peyton Wilson. Siri, pick a number between 1 and 2.
It's 1.
Okay, we're going with Robert Harrison out of Fresno State. Worst combine, but we'll see what happens with him. 54 overall, normal development. I mean, yeah, speed is okay, but he just, I guess, isn't good. All right, not a good pick here, but obviously just more of, what are you going to expect out of a 7th round, or basically a 7th round pick? All right, so we have 2 more picks left. We might as well take the last 2 people on our draft board if they're even there. Or not draft board, but scouted that are green. All right, let's go with Aaron Proctor. He looks better. Has D run block, but let's might as well see. Taking a risk. 56 overall, Colorado State. Not good. Alrighty. So not a good pick here. He's a 49 at pass protector. Uh-oh. But I mean 56 overall. It's not good. Alright. Last pick. The final pick. Kendall Perry goes off the board. No, we could have gotten him. He's a 60 overall too. Alright. We have Mr. Relevant because we actually... Or Relevant, I think it was. So we have the last pick in the draft. Okay, we're going to go for best name. Because we are going to have some fun. Termon Gross. Hoover. Ooh. You got Savage. Josh Lester. Javier Lamar. Jacob Bentley. Wait. Chance Drummond? That may be a good pick. What else is there? There's Tipton. There's more. Moses, Hitchcock, Wes Kendall. Anyone else? Calvin Jordan, Josh or John Bell. You know what? Do we need a punter? We don't have a punter. Let's just take the best punter. Might as well. All right, James Henson, welcome to the team. You're the best punter here. All right, we don't know what his overall was, but James Henson, welcome to the team. You'll be our punter, starting punter for this season. All right, so we got our punter. Okay, let's see our team now. Draft recap. Calvin Jordan, what kind of Megatron ripoff is this? All right, so with the 8th pick, we traded up to get him, but it was well worth it. Franklin Peters, automatically going to be a starter. He is so good. He has to have either Superstar Development or Superstar X Factor. Dang. Those are some really good stats. Some really good stats already. All right, then we go to Dante Solomon, 69 overall. It's good depth, so I'll take it. He has good run block. So we get the depth we wanted. Not bad. Then we take Quentin Landry, a cornerback. He's good depth as well. 5'9", though, out of Oregon. He has no man coverage. If he had like maybe 70, then I would be a bit more fine. I would be fine with that, but he just doesn't have the man coverage I'd like. Other than that, I mean, the zone coverage is really good. I would put him at safety, but 55 tackle. He's not making any tackles. Alrighty, so not a bad pick there. Corey DeBose, this was probably like the biggest. He was just bad depth. Good pass block, but this is not very good in my opinion. Anything else that you want to talk about him? Balance. He's a predictable player. That's, I don't think, good. But yeah, so an pick, I guess. Then we take Jack Newell, who is a really good pick. 71 overall in the 5th round. 72 run block, 75 pass block. Very good stats. Strength was at 85. Really good by Jack Newell. Then we took Robert Harrison. This was not a good pick. 54 overall. He doesn't really have any stats I really like. He has a high motor, but he has predictable player, which I don't think that's a good thing as a defensive end. He doesn't really have the good stats. He's a 54 overall. Obviously, he's not going to be that good. Aaron Proctor, 56 overall, normal development. Any good stats from him? There is none. There is good pass block power and run power as well. Doesn't really have much. He's a predictable player, and he is an undisciplined player tendency. So we probably won't be playing. He won't be seeing the field on this team, definitely. And then we take a punter who's a 69 overall out of Western Michigan, and his name is James Henson. He has great kick power, but terrible kick accuracy. But I don't know if that should be fine. Really bad throw. He has 72 speed, so he has a bit of wheels. Alrighty, so that's going to do it for the draft. Very nice, Mr. Henson. Very nice. All right, let's sim to preseason week 1. We're going to take a quick look at the team and how it's looking for this upcoming season. I am going to make sure to sign in free agency DJ Chark, because if he's still a free agent, then he was awesome I'd rather have that good wide receiver depth. Is he still here? Yes, he is. Come back to the team, DJ Chark. I don't mind paying you that money. Come back for one more year. Give us some depth at the wide receiver position. All right, take a look at the team. Offensively, Mikael Mendenhall, 84 overall. No one has morale anymore, but still. Very good offense. I think this offseason, Andrew Thomas will now be playing left tackle while Morrison playing right tackle. I don't mind that. Offensive line looking really nice. I'm thinking this offense really didn't change at all. I don't think we upgraded on depth. I think that's the best way to describe it. Defensively, this defense changed. Now, defensive tackle, we took a bit of a hit. But remember, we were undefeated before we made the trades at the trade deadline for Damon Harrison and Grant Delpit. So I don't think we're going to be worse. And let's hope that Yannick Ngakoue has a better year. We also take a big hit by losing AJ Boye. I don't know how that's going to go, but we have so much draft capital to where if it doesn't go well and Rayvon McCullough just needs to play in the slot, then we can definitely trade for one. You know what? I might as well look for a corner. Is there any good corners out there that I could just try to get? I just want to quickly just take a look. Bengals, no. Just someone who I think, like, we don't need one, obviously, but, like, ooh, Greedy Williams. And it'll take a while. He won't be. Byron Jones? He is superstar X Factor border. Okay, maybe we get him. Just want to kind of take a look. Alrighty, and Falcons, no. Maybe like Richard Sherman for a year. But I think we should be fine. We don't really need to make a panic move. This isn't... Darius Slay, big play. Slay coming to Detroit. Or not Detroit, but the Jacksonville Jaguars. He looks real good. Is he on 1 year? You know what? We'll make an offer for Darius Slay. He's 1 year. We probably won't bring him in. What are the odds we get Darius Slay? We'll offer... We have so much draft capital, so let's offer, like... Yeah, we're trading for Slay. If we can even get him. I'm going to try to lowball as best as possible. Okay. They do not want any of those. Right tackle. A right outside linebacker or middle linebacker? We don't have it either. Quarterback, left outside linebacker. Interest in them. Oh, they're interested in Pugh? Okay, is a second round pick really worth it for Slay? Probably not. Gardner Minshew, interested in him? No. What about Tyree Jackson? If we have to trade Tyree Jackson, okay, no. We're keeping Tyree Jackson on this team. Any interest in Damian Lewis? Decent. Okay. For a 1 year deal, nah, second round isn't worth it. Okay, we're going to trade a late third and a 4 next year. Let's offer this. I mean, he's 86 overall. I'd love to bring him in, but I can't see him doing it. It'll take more, and I don't have the pieces to make it happen. And once again, like I said before, I don't need to make a trade for a corner. I'm just kind of exploring. I'd like to have that good corner and keep Rayvon McCullough in the slot. Dante Jackson could make it work. Stephon Gilmore. Okay. We could possibly make this Gilmore trade go through. What are the odds we get Gilmore on this team? Okay, are you interested in Tyree Jackson? No. If we somehow fleece the Patriots, which I do not mind doing. Rashard Everett, decent interest. That probably won't go through either because that's superstar X Factor in 94. Anyone else? Marlon Humphrey, he's younger. I'd rather get someone like a 1 year deal that I wouldn't mind like losing in free agency. And that guy is Darius Slay, which I want to bring him in so bad, but I just can't. I don't have the pieces. If we have to trade Newell, then no. Okay. All right. Like, our corners are fine. It's just, I don't know how well they're going to do. And I don't know how well Rayvon McCullough. How tall is Rayvon McCullough? He's 6'1". How tall is Jalen Ramsey? Okay. Well, then, they should be fine. Is McCullough going to have a good season? 80-man, 92 zone. He might be able to do good. I have confidence that I could do well with corner, but like Pats. Okay, Stephon Gilmore, is he on 1 year? Okay. Probably no interest of bringing him in. Okay. You know what? Do we offer Richard Sherman? He's on a 1-year deal. I'm sure we can get him pretty cheap. He's a little bit better than Darius Slay. If we're trying to go for that 3P, I might as well make it. Now, the question is what they want from him. Go for Sherman? Yeah, I think Sherman makes more sense, and it's probably going to be easier to get him. I don't want to trade a really good right guard in Damian Lewis because I think he's still really good, but Wes Lindholm, he's really good depth. All right, let's just try a third. Let's see how well that gets close. Does that get close? Does the late third get close at all? It does. Okay. We might be able to make this go through. Okay, I'll trade a 4. Trade 4 next year. Okay, we might not have to trade player. I'm not trading a 3. A 4 doesn't do it. We have 3 third-round picks next year. He's on a 1-year deal. We're only keeping him for 1 year. Is it really worth it? Close. Is there a good defensive tackle that I still have? Jordan Elliott. Let's go. Okay, Elliott is going to make the trade go through. Let's go. We got Jordan Elliott for Richard Sherman. That is probably extremely unrealistic. All right, we're trading for Richard Sherman. So we get Sherman for pretty much nothing. I feel bad. We're trading them a 4. That was extremely unrealistic. That would never go through. Ever. Give me like a... You know what? We'll just take their worst player. Give me... Avery Reeves. There you go. Okay, there we go. 4th and... Jordan Elliott is going to get us Richard Sherman. I feel a lot better now about this team. I was a little bit skeptical because we didn't have a good second corner, but I think this defense looks really good. I'm fine with the defensive line. I like it. This team is looking really good. I'm excited to record these games. Probably I will be recording a lot of these games today, if anything, because I'm really excited. All right, so that is the team. All right. So that is going to do it for the stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.